It looks like Con Rock and Blueface's mom, Carissa, are still not on good terms. Carissa recently made a comment that seemed like she was throwing shade at Con, and people are wondering if it has anything to do with the passing of Con's ex, Ronnie. In case you missed it, Ronnie had been saying for months that he was the real father of Con's son, Con Jr. He had been trying to get Con to take a DNA test to prove it before he sadly passed away. Everyone knows that Con and Carissa don't get along because they're always arguing online. It seems like they're constantly calling each other out, and fans believe Carissa might have been subtly blaming Con for Ronnie's death in her recent statement. So, did Carissa actually hold Con responsible? And was Ronnie really the father of Con Jr.? One thing about Carissa is that she always finds a way to get involved in every situation, even when it doesn't directly concern her. Not only does she have issues with Con, but she also doesn't seem to get along with Blueface's other baby mama, Jaden Alexis. At times, fans have even questioned if Carissa likes Blueface himself because they argue so much online. Their relationship can get pretty wild. For example, when Blueface proposed to Jaden, Carissa made a petty comment about it. She sarcastically asked, "Did this man really propose to the maid?" Then she added, "Well, it's October now. Tell the people you married the maid, just in case you go to prison." This made Blueface furious, and he clapped back at his mom, telling her to post her own engagement ring so they could compare. He didn't stop there, though. He went off on a full rant, saying, "You want to compare bodies, Carissa? Let's compare rings. Let's see what kind of ring that old body got and what kind of ring my wife got. My wife is always going to win." Blueface didn't hold back at all. He then went on to insult his mom's past relationships, saying, "Carissa married a bum. After everything she's been through, she settled for a tiny ring. My wife has only been with one man her whole life." He also criticized her for having kids by 3 different men but never marrying any of them. He claimed that she only dated wealthy men to take money from them, yet she ended up with someone broke. "My mom's ring is 1 carat with 5 tiny stones," Blueface continued. "I'm not even going to tell y'all the details of Jaden's ring because it would just embarrass my mom. The comparison is obvious. If you have more than one baby daddy as a woman, that says everything." It was a brutal statement, and many people thought it was crazy how he was shaming his own mother in public. But, like I said, these two are always in some kind of messy drama. When Con gave birth to Con Jr., Carissa quickly got involved again, trying to act like the perfect grandmother. She even wrote a message saying, "I'm coming, Rock. Call me if you're really in labor. I had a dream she was running down the street trying to get him to come. Then I was talking to 8 of her family members, and we were all praying. Lord, what's going on?" But then, shortly after that, Carissa turned around and started shading Con again. She went live and told her followers that Con needed to accept reality. She basically said, "Put on your big girl pants and realize you had a baby with a man who already had a whole family. He's not going to come over here and play house with this baby." Carissa has a long history of being messy, and in the past few days she's been going after Con even harder. She's been accusing her of drinking while pregnant and not going to doctor's appointments. Carissa said, "I'm suffering from what I see too. So yeah, I'm reacting. I'm angry. I'm hurt. I'm feeling a lot of things. But I'm not blaming myself. Where were all of you when the baby was being made? You all just stood there and watched because you were scared of her since she controlled the money." She went on to say, "I wouldn't have cared about the money. I would have grabbed her and taken her home. I would have made sure she got the mental health and counseling she needed during her pregnancy so she wouldn't regret her actions later. So yeah, we're all angry, but don't blame me. I never drank or smoked while I was pregnant. I took my vitamins every day, even when they made me nauseous. I never missed a doctor's appointment." To be fair, Carissa does have a point. Con was incredibly reckless while she was pregnant. She was out partying, drinking, and smoking constantly, and she didn't seem to care about the consequences. But at the same time, Carissa doesn't seem to actually care about the baby either. She's never really spent time with him, and even when Khan went to jail, she didn't step in to help. Things took a messy turn recently when Toni, known for her over-the-top opinions and frequent rants about celebrities, clashed with rapper GloRilla over Beyoncé. It all started when Tokyo launched another one of her infamous tirades against Beyoncé, calling her a demon and claiming she was part of the Illuminati. Tokyo's remarks didn't stop there. This time, she also dragged GloRilla into the drama, and Glo's response added even more fuel to the fire. The tension began during the Grammy Awards when GloRilla was captured in a viral video cheering excitedly for Beyoncé as she walked on stage to accept the award for Best Country Album. It was a genuine moment of admiration, with GloRilla visibly thrilled to see Beyoncé being recognized. However, Toni didn't see it as an innocent display of excitement. Instead, she took it as an opportunity to criticize both Beyoncé and GloRilla. Tokyo called GloRilla a groupie for fangirling over Beyoncé and claimed she looked ridiculous for doing so. She even made unnecessary and personal comments about GloRilla's appearance, which many felt were completely uncalled for. In Tokyo's eyes, GloRilla was acting like a fool and letting herself get caught up in Beyoncé's so-called demonic energy. Tokyo also doubled down on her long-standing claim that Beyoncé is part of a secret cult, accusing her of being a puppet for the Illuminati. What made this situation even more shocking was GloRilla's response. Instead of ignoring the drama, she clapped back at Tokyo in a way that caught everyone off guard. Glo replied to a post about Tokyo's rant in the Shade Room with a comment that said, "Somebody call animal control." This bold comeback had fans buzzing, as it was both savage and unexpected. Many people sided with GloRilla, arguing that she didn't deserve the criticism Tokyo had thrown her way. After all Glo wanted to do was celebrate another Black woman's success. Fans were quick to point out that Beyoncé winning Best Country Album was a groundbreaking moment. Historically, the country music community hasn't always been welcoming to artists of color, and Beyoncé's Lemonade album, which included country influences, faced significant backlash when it was released. Even Beyoncé seemed surprised to win the award, given the criticism she's faced in that genre. For GloRilla and many others, this was a moment worth celebrating. However, Toni was too focused on her usual accusations against Beyoncé to recognize the cultural significance of the win. If Tokyo got paid every time she called Beyoncé a demon, she'd probably be a millionaire by now. Over the years, she's accused Beyoncé of everything from being a puppet of the Illuminati to leading her fans down a dark path. During one of her rants, Tokyo said, "Beyoncé and Jay-Z are going to face their downfall one day. You can only play with God for so long before something happens. It's all in divine order." She even admitted she used to like Beyoncé's music, but claimed she stopped supporting her after noticing certain signs that convinced her Beyoncé was a part of something sinister. When GloRilla referred to Tokyo as an animal, Tokyo didn't let it slide. According to Tokyo, her phone was blowing up with messages from people letting her know about Glo's comment. But instead of being offended, Tokyo brushed it off and said she stood by everything she had said about Beyoncé and GloRilla. In her words, "I ain't mad at her. I'm just saying she looked stupid doing all that, acting like a whole groupie. She don't need to do all that." This feud sparked mixed reactions online. Many sided with GloRilla, saying she had every right to express her excitement over Beyoncé's win. Others felt Tokyo's criticism of Beyoncé wasn't entirely unfounded, but they didn't agree with how she went about it. Some fans argued that people idolize Beyoncé to an unhealthy extent, almost as if she's a divine figure. One commenter wrote, "Y'all worship Beyoncé like she's Jesus, and it's sad. Tokyo might be messy, but she's not wrong about how extreme some of this fandom gets." At the same time, others criticized Tokyo for being unnecessarily negative and hateful. One user said, "The sad part about this is that Tokyo is somebody's grandmother? Watching her have these public meltdowns and spew so much hatred online is embarrassing. It's like she's the drunk auntie nobody wants to invite to the family cookout. Regardless of where people stand, it's clear that this drama has once again stirred up a lot of conversation. For years, Tokyo has made it her mission to call out Beyoncé, and now GloRilla has been caught in the crossfire. While Tokyo insists her intentions are to warn people about what she sees as a dangerous influence, her approach often comes across as harsh and mean-spirited.